It's Sunday, January 11th. The cars in the streets of Paris are replaced by over 1 million of its French citizens upset about the recent terrorist attacks against the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo for its controversial depictions of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. The shootings that left 12 people dead revived anti-Muslim and anti-West sentiments across the globe, opening the door to discussions about freedom of expression nearly everywhere, especially among local artists and Muslims. Ramon Ramirez is a creative mind behind Smarty cartoons in Edinburgh. 20 years ago, he discovered how influential his drawings can be.
My mission was to be the eyes and ears of the valley, and I think I fulfilled it pretty good.
However, his poking at society goes without consequence, receiving threats against his right of expression and of the press.
Has my work been threatened? Yes, I would get emails left and right. One time somebody asked me not to draw a politician so big with a big stomach, and so the next time I drew him with a bigger stomach.
A response that, depending on who's at the other end, could backfire.
Definitely we condemn the attack because killing innocent people is not which any religion teach.
Retaliation that, according to the director of the Islamic Center in Weslaco, will never be justified by his own freedom of religion.
The freedom of speech, yes, is there as long as you are not infringing on other people's feelings.
The teachings in the Quran, he says, are many times in line with universal principles of respect and tolerance, which sometimes means knowing when to refrain from speaking out.
Whenever you hear vain talk of ridiculing, withdraw from it decently. Just stay away and keep your mouth shut and leave the place.
Alluding to the attacks in France, the Pope echoes that same message.
È vero che non si può reagire violentamente. Ma se il dottor Gasparri, grande amico, mi dice una parolaccia contro la mia mamma, ma ti aspetta un pugno. Ma è normale.
Dr. Rana says he's never been the target of an attack since he came to the U.S. 40 years ago. He attributes that in part to his effort in educating those he meets about his beliefs.
When you don't know something, you are just afraid. And so whatever comes to your mind, that's how you feel and that's what you say.
The purpose is understanding one another, something federal agencies are tasked to do in order to protect its citizens.
The FBI respects an individual's First Amendment right to say and speak freely in this nation, but whenever that's coupled with violence or acts of violence, then that changes it into a breaking of the law.
Meanwhile, for Ramirez and his characters, there's still a place for satirical cartoons, choosing a constructive rather than destructive rhetoric through the lens of a critic.
I don't venture into stuff that's like demeaning to people, and it's okay to have a big nose, it's okay to have big eyes, and it's okay to laugh.
Dialogue and debate help dissuade and disarm extreme reactions, something society will have to keep working on if it seeks to coexist with a globalized world.